Bridget Ryan checking in with Marlene Chapman this morning. Hey, Bridge.
I just sat down. I have to tell you, Ron, I just sat down, and Rich just took it off the table. But I love this because you and I are talking about, like, sometimes dreading the news. And when you come visit Marlene Chapman, she is like the one woman who is totally tapped in extraordinary ways. She has this on the table. Because sometimes, you know, it can be a little upsetting to hear the truth, or perhaps the projected truth.
How's a person to take it when a clairvoyant, or in Marlene's case, the urban mystic, slides tissue over before telling you what your forecast looks like?
As she turns over the cars and then, here, you might need this.
You will need these.
Well, let's find out, Ryan. She's here. She's in the house. It's 2013. Ba-ba-da-da. I love seeing you, by the way. Barb says hi.
Awesome. Hi, Barb.
How are you?
I'm well, thanks.
Yeah?
How are you doing?
I'm great. I've already got my first viewer email. By the way, she's here for us, for you, talking about the year. But before we do, I want to wrap up 2012, because I noted, and a lot of people did on Facebook actually, which seems to be the popular way of connecting with people, that 2012 was rough. That they're like, see ya, hate to be ya, no more.
It was a year of transition, shall we say, right? So, you know, I looked at it and saw it kind of as a year of chaos, which means that it's kind of like when all the things that aren't supporting us in our lives becomes very loud, right? And so it's just like how chaos is. Like you add like 10 screaming kids into your house and it's hard to do anything, right? Like the energy of chaos brings up where, you know, where we might be weak.
Okay, so that's the year that was. Now, our big question, our big focus, of course, you are uncannily, I would say, like dead on in some situations. And what you're just even if you look at it, let's talk about 2013 as an overview. Then we'll break it down. We'll take your emails, but let's talk about right now what you're sort of sensing the year to be. If you called 2012 chaotic, how does 2013 look? Oh, she's taking a deep breath in.
Okay, so if we have like the year of chaos, what has to follow up then is the year of cleanup. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So 2013 is actually a year of harmony. It's a universal 6 year, which means that...
A universal 6?
6 year, and I get that from adding 2 plus 1 plus 3, like 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 3 in the year 2013, right? So in numerology, that makes us a 6 universal year, and the 6 is all about selfless action, bringing things to harmony. So on a global level, we're going to see us become a little bit more active maybe in terms of what are we doing in regards to our environments? What are we doing in regards to bringing more harmony into our communities? And sometimes there's terrible things that happen that make us aware, oh my God, there's no harmony here. You know, whether it means that there's violence or, you know, whatnot. And we have an opportunity to like start to join together, right, as neighbors.
Is this a year of union then?
Well, it's supposed to get to that.
Okay.
Right? But in order for that to happen, we sometimes have to see still what's broken, right? And it's also the year of the Chinese year of the water snake.
Water snake.
Black water snake, I think they call it. And it's not my like total area of expertise, but I do know that with the year of the snake, we tend to see a lot of hidden things sort of come to the surface. And I like to think of the snake as can teach us how to shed our skin in one piece, right?
Okay. We have to, before we go to break, I have to do this right away. Cheryl says, I have a question for Marlene. May I get right to them?
Absolutely.
Is that okay?
Let's do it.
Does she have animal communication? We rescued a cat from Belize in May and cannot integrate her entirely into our household because our elderly three-legged cat is very aggressive to the point of potentially harming our kitty, our rescue kitty. What do we do to reduce the aggression of our beloved older cat? If she doesn't do animal communication, can she recommend someone who does? But I know you are totally connected to your dogs.
Well, I am connected to my own pets, and I do know someone from the US actually that does do exactly this type of thing. But my suggestion is going to be animals read energy.
Okay.
Right? So the fact that we're freaked out about the cats not getting along is going to amp up the energy because animals feel whatever it is that that we feel, right?
Okay.
You know, so I mean, I would suggest like literally like having a discussion, right, with the animals, right? In a way like, and actually, like it's hard sometimes for some people not to feel silly talking to an animal, but then there's other people that talk to their pets
okay
like
with that.
they're people, right? But I would suggest talking to this pet, like you're sitting down talking to a buddy and saying, hey, listen, you know, three-legged wonderfulness, you know. You're not going to be replaced, you know. You can never be replaced. And,
Okay, we
yeah.
have to pause.
Okay.
No pun intended. Get it?
Yeah.
I mean, we just think, but this is just one of the many questions. If you have for Marlene, how should we do this? Where can they reach you right now? There's of course Marlene, where you can reach her. If you want to email us any questions, you know what to do. She's here for us, for you. We love this woman. She's going to guide us to a wonderful 2013 about change, and we'll be back. I want to find out what this is all about when we come back. But she's here in the house. We're very lucky to have her, Marlene Chapman.